failed assassination, Nnamdi Kanu disappear as is prepared for a transfer, says the prophet. Yes, a man of God has come up tough. Yes, you know this very man of God. He has been, you know, he has been a very strong agitator and supporter of the Biafran struggle. Yes, and he has been one of those men of God that has been praying for the coming of the Republic of Biafra. According to him, he has interfered on the failed assassination against Nnamdi Kanu in DSS prison. Tagging it a game over for the DSS and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sending them a warning and telling them what happens next since they have failed in this move. You really need to pay attention to this prophet because he really spoke and said so much. So much that even you yourself, you'll be shocked to know that yes, this is actually coming from him. I would like you to pay attention as I drop this video. Please, let's go in and know what he has to say.
I'm going to be giving you the update and we're going to be praying. You heard that there was an assassination attempt made on Nnamdi Kanu a couple of hours ago. You have heard that there was an assassination attempt made on his life at the DSS, that the officer who was assigned to his cell room was seen kicking him. This was what we were told. Who knows if more severe attack must have been meted out to him or carried out on him. Remember the prophecy that I gave, the 4 urgent prophecies I gave on the 18th, just a few days ago, on the 18th of this month, just a couple of days ago. If not for prayers, if not, we have been standing in the gap, and now many of you that have joined us recently now understand what you have been hearing about Maxwell Nnamdi and this very platform, this altar of prayer. And those of you that have been following me for a very long time, for many years now, you now understand better that this is a place that God has appointed, an altar that God has appointed to stand in the gap for the Biafran people, to intercede for Nnamdi Kanu. This is beyond a show. This is more than a broadcast. This is not just content creation. This is a divine assignment and mandate that God has given to me for the past 9 good years. And I thank God for the grace of God upon my life. And I thank God for every one of you who have been sharing, helping to spread this very gospel of liberation and emancipation that I've been preaching over these years. The assassination attempt that was made on him, also remember the coup, the failed coup. Remember the prophecy that I gave. Remember the prayer of judgment that we have been offering from the 26th of September, when the 14 days prophetic prayer started. 7 days with live broadcast and 7 days without live broadcast. That is total of 14 consecutive days. Go back to the broadcast I made on the 26th of September 2025. What from the beginning to the end? I said in that prophecy that the man in power, if he refused to let Nnamdi Kanu go, if they refuse to allow him access to quality health care, that the man in power will die in office. That was the prophecy and that was the declaration. That if the man in power refused to release Nnamdi Kanu and allow him access to quality health care, that the man in power will die in office. That was the prophecy and that was the declaration. So when you are hearing about the failed coup, it is God is giving us a sign. God is giving those in power who are in position to release Nnamdi Kanu a sign. And you know that Do you know the reason some of them are not understanding what is going on now? Because the message has not gotten to them. These prophecies have not gotten to them. And when I am on air broadcasting and I am saying like and share, it's not that I am looking for popularity. I am already popular by the grace of God. It is for the message to get across to the people, the designated or the people who are the recipient of the prophecy and the message. And if you don't like and share, it can't get out there. And some of you shouldn't be afraid to send messages, prophecies to these people. When I direct you, people you should send messages to, send it to them. God is protecting us. We are going to pray in this broadcast, but I'm going to give you the update that you may have balanced perspective to understand that God actually stepped in on time. All the way from 2020, I gave the first major prophecy about the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, and I said in that prophecy, I think that prophecy was released either on the 14th or the 10th of July 2020. Is on this channel. The title of that prophecy is Powerful Prophecies for Nnamdi Kanu and Chief John Nnamdi. That was when the former President General for Nnamdi was still in office, Nnamdi. I gave that prophecy. And in that prophecy I mentioned that they planned to kill Nnamdi Kanu through an aircraft or plane crash. Where does aeroplane take off from? From the airport. Where does aeroplane land? The airport. Where was Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped? In Kenya, Nairobi. Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Nairobi, Kenya. You remember that he was kidnapped there. That kidnap was supposed to be his death, according to the prophecy. But because we have been standing in the gap to avert loss and death. In fact, I don't even have the strength to be explaining and repeating some things that I've said in so many of my broadcasts. But for the sake of the people who are joining for the first time, that they understand that this prophet, Maxwell Nnamdi, is not just here for being here sake, just for being here. And when I give you instruction on what to do it. I'm not speaking on my own. I am the echo chamber of the voice of God. What God says is what I repeat. Remember the failed coup plot. Remember the failed coup plot is in line with our prophetic declaration on this altar beginning from the 26th of September.
Like the magic.
All right, my people, and I don't hear from the man of God. He said that he is the echo chamber of the voice of God. So you should be paying attention to that very voice that echoes the word that comes from God. This man of God that I know, in fact, since I've been following him, believe me, he has been revealing it in reality. He has been speaking without fear or favor. He has been saying it exactly the way it is. And believe me, though even if one has not witnessed any miracle coming up from his, because he is a man of God that does not perform miracle in his broadcast. You only give prophecy and you see it happening. So I really appreciate him, and I will say that these are the kind of people that the Biafrans we need in the Biafran land. Yes, these are the kind of people that the Biafrans we need as intercessors. These are the people that can be praying behind for Nnamdi Kanu's victory. So thank you so much, sir. I want to say a big thank you, and the Biafrans are also appreciating. So more grace to your elbow and more anointing. Thank you. So my fellow Biafrans, just as it has been said, everything being equal, the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is already certain. So for those who are still doubting, let them know that it is a game over to them. for Nnamdi Kanu to have escaped this assassination, it's a game over. As for that very officer that was caught red-handed, trying to get Nnamdi Kanu killed, okay, a game over for him. He will see the wrath of God soon. Thank you.